back to the home of the Themed Journal Journey, Themed Journals. I'm April. Okay, so I've got all of the signature covers sorted, and today we are going to be working on the other things that we're going to be working on, the hidden paper clips. So what you need to decide is if you're going to use these type of, small paper clips or the jumbo paper clips. So for this, I'm going to use jumbo paper clips. So okay, so you need two things. You need paper for the base and paper for the top. So for the base, you want them to be thicker because the upper part will be longer. I didn't say that right. All right. So what I do, you don't have to do this. You can do it any way you want. Now this is directional paper, so I'm going to try to get 3 out of here. So I didn't quite get them quite right, but it's okay. We've got another one to experiment with. All right. Now, if you want it to be precise, you can always do the backs. All right. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to cut this off on the spine here. Then we can have that, and we can also have these will be for, okay, so for this, you'll see we want to do it thinner, quite a bit thinner. This is thick cardboard, so maybe that's not the best choice. So what you want to do is have it look like that. So we want to cut it here about, all right? Okay. So all right. About like that. All right. About here. All right. About here. And we're just going to zip these into 2. All right, so these are for the shorter ones, and then I'll show you what we do with that later. All right. Like I said, these are my odds and end pieces of cardstock. Yeah. I'm just eyeballing the, see, I'm trying to do them in thirds. So it's just an approximation. You don't have to be really precise, but if you want to, go ahead and get your ruler out and you can measure it and cut it to your heart's desire, y'all. I do it like a third, what I think is a third on the first cut, and then I cut the second piece in half. It's not quite accurate, but it will do. Maybe we will get thirds out of this one. Certainly is pretty. All right. Okay, so we need thicker bottoms and thinner tops. So that last one I didn't quite do it for me. There we go. That's better. Now, I think I am going to do on this one because these are really super pretty. Now, where did I stick my pencil? Oh, that's a good one, April. All right. No, not the pencil. Huh. All right, let me go out and get a pencil out of my closet here. Ouch. Oh, I just kicked my foot, man. Okay. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to make little marks. All right. All right, so let the scraps go. So these are going to be part of these, all right? So what we're going to do No. Is we're going to do all right, after this one, I think we'll have enough to do for the rest of this video. All right, don't get these mixed up, April. And if we don't, we can always make more strips. Those are crooked. So make sure your paper's lined up correctly. All right, so that's how I measure for those. Okay, oops. All right, so I have some thinner ones, and I've got some short ones, and I've got some thick ones. All right, so these are going to be our bases. Now, how do we figure out our base? All right, you want enough of the base so that the paper clip doesn't show, but it isn't so long that it looks funny either. Okay, so that's how I do this. And then I just put it like so, and then get your scissors out, April. Oh, I see some pens and pencils over there. Of course I do, now that I don't need them. Now this is the time where you want to trim the edges if you need to, just a skosh. Then you would also want to use your Distress ink. I'm going to use Vintage Photo, at least on this one. Make sure you put it on the top as well. Flip it over, do the tops, and all the way around. All right. Now, also need your glue. All right. So, now, what you need to do is cover this up completely. Right? All right. Now, see, this is too thick now. So I'm going to go through these, and I know I got a couple of smaller ones. And then how you measure that is you just go over like so, okay? And then you fold it. Then on this side, you just go like that. Then you do your little skoshes on both sides if they're uneven. And then for the top, you can also ink. I'm going to do that now. All right. So you just experiment with these different sizes until you get something that you like. All right, so that sounds good to me. Now, sure that this is, yeah, okay. Then you get your glue out. I'm gonna throw this one away. Yep, that didn't work. All right. I only do one side at a time. All right. So now what you do is you want to get the longest side first. And then you decide where you want it. Make sure that this still comes over and looks good. All right. And then what you do is you put some here. All right. All right. So these are compliments of Natasha Treasure Books. Like I said, I've seen some super complicated ones. These are not complicated at all. All right. Now, I've done one with clear Aleene's glue, but I don't know if I like it or not. So the next one we're going to do, I'm going to use my, there we go. Got the lid on finally. Now, the last step is to find some decorations. Now, I am just going to use one sticker. There we go. And then see that that's fairly decorated on that side. So it's done. All right. And you just rinse and repeat until you do as many as you want. All right. See, those are the same size. All right. Now, let's see. Okay, that's thinner. Let's try to do a thicker one. All right, here's a thick one. You just fold it over until you like the length. Now, the length means that you like how distant this is from your paper clip. So let's try here. There. Okay, that looks good to me. Now we need little scotias on this side, and that's good enough. All right, now is this the right side up? Yes, it is. Okay, so question now is if I fold this, do I have enough to cover this side? The answer is no, so these are too small for that. Let's try this one. All right, so the answer is yes, so we just fold it over. Don't worry if it's a little crooked, you can line it up once you've got it here. And we'll do a little skosh to even it up. Now, I'm going to use my nightmare of a yeah, see, it's the hole is there, right there. And I can't squeeze it out. What a nightmare. All right, where's my other one? I thought I had it out. Oh yeah, here it is. I have to put the other glue back into this glue bottle so that I can use it up. Maybe that's what I'll do. after I'm done here tonight. I'm uploading the videos to YouTube. Okay, so the other way to do it is to put glue around here like so. So it stays around the glue right here. All right, then what you do is you put more on the inner piece of paper like that. You only do one side and one side. I hope that makes sense. All right, then what you do, oops, look at that mess. That's a dry ball of gunk. I mean glue. And then you just wrap it around like so. All right. And then you sort of all right. All right. This is a glue eraser if you're wondering what it is. So it takes the glue and just rolls it off the paper. All right, so now we need to find some decorations. Now you can use stickers that are small. Ugh, I don't know why that won't stay down. Okay. All right, let's see what the other one looks like. All right, let's get a little butterfly here. All right, there we go. And we're done. Two cute hidden paper clips. So what will happen, let me show you. Oh, I just threw them all on the floor. All right, I'll have to go get them later. Okay, so what will happen is that once we get these into the book, let me show you. Each signature will have one pouch, and it'll hang over the edge of the thing like that. And then see, we can put cute, adorable little gifts in here. So they have extra ephemera. And of course, since they're hanging, you know, they're floating pockets, it'll look super nice. So that's what we're making these for. So we're not going to leave these in here right now, but then they'll have a cute little floating pocket to use when they're when they've used it up. They can put other little things in there, like little notes and stuff to themselves. All right, so we're going to be making a ton more of these. So I didn't get to get the what do you call it together yet, the draw prizes. I just got done filming Tuesdays, so haven't had a chance to hunt things down yet. All right, there we go. Very nice. And then you find something you want to put over it. That works. Oops, I think there's two here. Nope, just a nice thick cardstock. All right, no problem. Then you just go like that. Ah, I knew there was a skosh that needed to come off. All right. then we just do the same as we did before. And this will probably be our last one. I've had so much fun with y'all making these. I know we did some organizational stuff at the beginning. Oh, looks like I'm almost out of. All right, yep, I am. Let me go get another bottle. I'm gonna have to buy a few more of these, I think. I found that Walmart is even cheaper than Hobby Lobby for these. All right, maybe I don't have any more down here. Let's see. Yeah, I do. I got one more. I've rearranged some stuff, trying to get organized, and it's still not quite organized. Anyway. Now, to avoid all this messy stuff that I did, don't put the glue too close to the edge. Yeah. All right. And you just go like this. All right, now guess what I didn't do? Ha, you guessed right. That's all right. Because you're doing these by hand, they'll always be different, and that's okay. All right, I sort of got distracted with the glue situation. All right, so we're going to continue using these small little ones. Let's see what this other side looks like. It looks like, yeah, that'll be all right. All right, thank you so much for joining me on today's theme journal journey. I hope you liked. Please like, share, subscribe to this channel, ring that notification bell if you haven't done so already. I really enjoy hanging out with you guys. If you have any questions, leave it in the comments below. If you have comments, of course, leave them in the box below. I love chatting with you guys, and I may not see your comment right away, but I try to check at least once a day for, you know, different comments on in the comment section. So don't be too disappointed if, you know, you comment and I don't get back for a couple of hours, because if you haven't been here for a minute, I drive Lyft and I work 8 to 9, 10 to 12 hours, you know, depending on the day and if it's busy and what time I got out in the morning and all that jazz. All right, so these are the 3 that we did. And I will continue working on these. I need to find a container to put them in so that I don't lose them. Oh, here we go. I'll use this bag. All right, guys, I'll see you on the next video. Bye.